morning, everyone, and welcome to Car Sessions with Amanda of Island Movement and Wellness. Except it's a beautiful day, so I am not sitting in my car today, but I felt like I needed to hop on the camera and chat with all of you about a few different topics. So this will probably be like a multi-session car session with Amanda type of thing. Do please pardon my hair. It's tightening up and getting kind of funky right now and sticking out in funny places, but I am absolutely choosing to roll with it and I'm having a lot of fun. Anyway, so first topic that I've been catching wind of lately and seeing on Facebook and kind of watching, I guess, friends say and things like that is the perception and the projection and the belief that money is the root of all evil. So it's an interesting thing to say and share, and I would have to come out and say that, at one point in time, I also shared that belief that money is the root of all evil, and if we could just, get rid of money, what a wonderful world this would be. However, it's not really being very realistic unless I chose to pack up my belongings and go move down to a community where it's built to run off of people's gifts and talents and uses more of a bartering system than a monetary system. However, as long as we are choosing to be here embodied on this planet, in third dimension, possibly operating from fourth or fifth, depending on where you are in your evolutionary process, we need to learn how to operate and develop a positive and beneficial relationship with money. So money itself is neither good nor evil. It's neither good nor bad. It has no energetic flow and impetus behind it. What makes money, quote unquote, good or evil is the energetic intention and the power that we choose to give money. It's how we choose to use money, a tool to reach a set action or goal in this world. So can money be used for potentially negative things? Yes. Can money be used to create absolutely wonderful, beautiful things and manifest your life dreams and desires and really work to change the world? Yes, for sure. Abso-freaking-lutely. However, when we are sitting there saying money is the root of all evil, I would invite you to sit back and ask, how is your relationship with money? Are you operating from lack consciousness? And what is lack consciousness? So lack consciousness is there never being enough. You're always struggling to meet ends meet and various things like that, which, if your perception of money is that it is the root of all evil, then why on earth would money flow to you? If your perception of your partner is that they're the root of all evil, do you think you'd be in a relationship with them right now? Probably not, right? Once they got wind of that, they'd probably pack up their stuff, tell you off, and leave. Chances are, for most people, if they caught wind of some energetic impetus and belief that you believe they were the root of all evil, they would not stick around. So, why would money flow to you, and why would money stick around if you believe money is the root of all evil? Probably not going to, right? So, how can we change our relationship with money? One, and I would say it's the biggest step, is realizing, well, actually it isn't the biggest step. One is just realizing that your belief is that money is the root of all evil. Go back, look at your conversations, check over your Facebook feed. It may be on there. Okay? So be willing to take a step back and look at that mirror and your projection and your belief that money is the root of all evil. Okay. Second is I would invite you to sit and have a conversation with money. And instead of looking at money as some inanimate object and dollar bills or coins or gold or whatever your perception of money is to view it as a person. So personify money for this exercise. And have a conversation with money and look at money as a person. So whether you are rejecting money, the persona of money, or you are hoarding and coveting money for fear of what happens if money leaves and you're left with nothing, sit and take a deep look at that relationship and be willing to dive into that and explore that a little bit and see, what that's really about. Seriously. And, I would also invite you to consider, put yourself in money's seat. And I would invite you to consider how you would feel if you were money and you were essentially calling yourself evil. Right? Also, how would you feel if you were money and you were being pushed away when perhaps money wants to have a relationship with you? Ugh. Right? Now, what if you're money and the person, you, love money, absolutely love money, love being able to go out with friends, perhaps live the life of your dreams, go on vacations, have the nice car, have the huge house. But as soon as money starts leaving, you start freaking out, holding on to money and hoarding it and trying to control money. Perhaps it sounds a little bit like an abusive relationship, right? So what if you were able to sit back and develop a more supportive relationship with money? What if you were willing to develop a relationship with money that's beneficially supportive, mutually beneficially supportive to both you and money? What would that relationship look like to you? Would you be willing to step back and trust enough in yourself and in the support of the universe, of your higher self, that everything is going to be okay? Are there times, because I can imagine people right now freaking out and saying, well, bullshit, pardon my French, but bullshit, everything is not always going to be okay? I get it, I've been there. I've had absolutely nothing before. And there are times where we will be knocked down to the ground and completely have the rug taken out from under us in order to grow. Is it a pleasant experience? Hell no. Usually not. Usually it's almost like a living nightmare, for lack of a better phrase. But there you have it. So, I just totally lost my train of thought, but it's going to come back to me. Money and a relationship to it, and it potentially being an abusive relationship and needing to trust in the universe. So what would happen if we really allowed ourselves to trust in the process and trust in the ebb and flow of money and the ebb and flow of relationship, the ebb and flow of the tides of our financial situation, and trust that we are going to be given everything that we need? So, in summary, because I know this is like a super crazy long video, how can we sit and, look at money and our relationship with it and invite change into our life and everything else? The other topic, which I'll dive into on a later video, is that of the perception that the only way we can live our passion and purpose is if we live in a world without money, which I'm calling BS on that right now. Not at all true. But we'll dive into that in another time. So, take a deep and exciting explorative look at your relationship with money and start uncovering the beliefs and thought patterns you have around money and your relationship with it. Are you viewing money as the root of all evil? Are you coveting money and holding on to it out of fear of what will happen if money happens to, back off and wane a little bit? And, what is your relationship with the money when it comes into you and comes into your life? Thanks so much for tuning in, and stay tuned. Tons more to share with you. Be sure to write some comments and questions below. I love receiving feedback and sharing conversations with people. And also head on over to my YouTube channel where you can like, subscribe, and share for additional videos and topics having to do with a wide range of multi-dimensional health, wellness, and movement topics. Have an awesome day.